So good morning students. So last class we discussed about the nucleophilic substitution reaction, that is two types, SN2, SN1. So last class we discussed SN2 reaction. Today we are going to discuss SN1 reaction, that is substitution nucleophilic unimolecular reaction. Substitution nucleophilic substitution nucleophilic unimolecular reaction. It is SN1. Substitution nucleophilic unimolecular reaction, SN1 reaction. This reaction is also very important. SN1 reaction, very important. Substitution nucleophilic unimolecular reaction. See, so SN1 reaction is substitution nucleophilic unimolecular. SN1 reaction is generally carried out in the presence of polar protic solvents. Very important. SN1 reaction is generally in the presence of polar protic solvents such as like water, alcohol, acids, etc. So many. So polar protic. So polar means what? Polar means already positive or negative charge. Which compound is having positive or negative charge? That is compound, polar compound. Protic means what? Which compounds is, so donate the hydrogen bond. Which compounds are act as hydrogen bond donor is called protic solvents. Polar protic solvents. SN1 reaction in the presence of what? Polar protic solvents. This reaction follows first order kinetics. Already SN1 means what? First order kinetics. So it follows first order kinetics. Means the rate of the reaction depends on only one reactant. So SN1 reaction is which order? First order kinetics, which means so it is rate of the reaction is depends on only one reactant. SN2 reaction both reactants, but SN1 reaction is depends on one reactant. So which one? That is rate of the reaction depends on concentration of alkyl halide. Concentration of alkyl halide does not depends on concentration of nucleophile. Very important. So in SN1 reaction it is in the presence of polar protic solvents. In SN2 reaction polar aprotic solvents. Okay, so it is follows first order kinetics, means the rate of the reaction depends only one reactant. So rate of the reaction depends on concentration of alkyl halide. Only one reactant. That reactant is what? Alkyl halide concentration. So it does not depends on concentration of nucleophile. Important this point. Does not depends on concentration of nucleophile. It is depends on concentration of alkyl halide. So it is also how many? It is involved in two steps. It is involved in two steps. So rate of the it is involved how many steps? Two steps. But SN2 reaction only single step. Okay. And in this reaction, in SN1 reaction, these reactions, intermediate will be produced. Intermediates like intermediate means that is carbocations produced will be intermediates will be produced. So this is important points. See, SN1 reaction is present in the presence of what? Polar protic solvents. It follows first order kinetics, means the rate of the reaction is depends on only one reactant. So rate of the reaction depends only concentration of alkyl halides, does not depends on concentration of nucleophile. It is involved in two steps. It is involved in how many steps? Two steps. But SN2 reaction is one step, but SN1 reaction is two steps. In this reaction is intermediates will be produced. These points are very important. You can write these points only. Okay. See, let us see. We discuss about one example. Okay. So the SN1 reaction in the presence of what? Polar protic solvents like water. Polar means what? Which compounds is dissociate ions. Like ions. Protic means which compounds is act as hydrogen bond donor is called protic solvents. Hydrogen bond donor solvents is called protic solvent. Hydrogen bond acceptor is called aprotic solvents. So like water, alcohol, acid, it is protic solvents. It is follows first order kinetics, means rate of the reaction is depends only one reactant. That means which reactant? It is depends only alkyl halide concentration. Does not depends on concentration of the nucleophile. It is involved in how many steps? Two steps. In this reaction is intermediates. In this reaction, sir, intermediates will be produced. See, one equation will write here SN1 reaction. Example. You can write this points should be right in examination, and along with, see here, the reaction between tertiary butyl bromide and hydroxide ion gives tertiary butyl alcohol. See, tertiary butyl bromide example, CH3 CBr. This is tertiary butyl bromide plus OH minus, and here is produced tertiary butyl alcohol plus Br minus. This name is IUPAC name is. So 2-bromo 2-methyl propane. 2-bromo 2-methyl propane. 2-bromo 2-methyl propane. See, we can write like CH3 bromine, like 1, 2, 3. 2-bromo 2-methyl propane. So which is gives, okay, so 2-bromo 2-methyl propane, which is gives 2-methyl propane 2 So this above reaction is involves in two steps. In this above reactions is involves how many steps? Two steps. It is SN1 reaction. So step 1. This above reaction is involved in two steps. Step 1. So step 1 is the two steps in. Step 1 is slowest step, and it is reversible match. Both forward and backward. Step 1 is slowest step and it is reversible match. See, I will write for step 1 carbon, methane, so slow step. Step 1 is the slow step and reversible nature. And here it gives the intermediate is produced. In first step only intermediate is produced, such as carbocation, tertiary butyl carbocation, tertiary carbocation is produced. A tertiary butyl carbocation. So step 1 is slow step and it is reversible nature. Slow step and so rate determining steps. Rate determining step is slow step only. Rate determining means rate of the reaction is depends on always slow step only. So while whenever rate of the reaction means speed of the reaction. Speed is depends on whenever chemical reaction is very slow, then we have to identify how much speed is it is involved, how much of speed is. Okay, so rate, how much of speed it is undergoes reaction, how much time it will take to complete the reaction whenever chemical reaction is slow step only. So rate of the reaction is depends on always slow step. That's why rate of the reaction in SN1 reaction depends on alkyl halide concentration, not nucleophile concentration. It is the step 1. Step 1 is what? Formation of carbocation. Step 1 is what? Slow step and it is reversible and it is formed the tertiary carbocation. Step 1 is important is what? Tertiary carbocation is formed. And coming to the tertiary, say step 2. Step 2. So reaction between step 2. In step 2 is what happened? After formation of step 2. Step 2. In step 2 is what happened? After formation of carbocations, so incoming nucleophile is what? Hydroxide ion. Then it is very fast step. It is very fast step and produce the 2-methyl propane 2-methyl propane 2-methyl propane 2. This is two reaction mechanisms. This is only mechanism. So in step 2 is irreversible reaction and fast step 1. So formation of carbocation is very important. Step 1 is it is slow step and formation. Here is carbon and OH bond is making. Carbon and OH bond is making it. Carbon and OH bond is making. Here is in step 1 the CBr bond is breaking and formation of carbocation. And step 2 is what happened? C carbon and oxygen bond making. That means carbon and OH bond is making. So these two steps are very important. So this is the SN1 reaction mechanism. Simple SN1 reaction mechanism. These points only you can write. It is in the presence of polar protic solvent, and it is for starter kinetics. Rate of the reaction depends on alkyl halide concentration, and it involves two steps. Step 1 is reversible. Step 1 is reversible nature, and slow step. Step 2 is very fast step. In step 1 is carbon bromine bond is breaking. In step 2 carbon and OH bond is formed. Okay, so it is the SN1 reaction mechanism. So like that, previously we discussed reactivity of alkyl halide in SN2 reaction. Here also we have to discuss reactivity of alkyl halide. Reactivity of alkyl halide. Reactivity of alkyl halides. Very, very important. This is reactivity of alkyl halides. Reactivity of alkyl halides. The rate of the reaction. Reactivity of alkyl halide in SN1 reaction. So in SN1 reaction, what is the intermediate is produced now? So which is intermediate is what? Carbocations. So get easily formation of carbocation from alkyl halide get easily produce the alcohols. Here in this reaction, easily formation of, that is more stability of carbocation formation from alkyl halide, more easy of formation, more easy of rate of the reaction is involved. Easy of formation of, get more stability, more stable carbocation formed from alkyl halides, get easily formed the alkyl halide. More stable carbocation formed from alkyl halide, get easily more stable carbocation. Already you know which carbocation is more stable, primary, secondary, tertiary. Tertiary alkyl halide. Tertiary alkyl halide more stable compared to secondary alkyl halide. Compared to secondary alkyl halide, tertiary alkyl. So more stable carbocation, more stability of carbocation carbocation formed from alkyl halide more stability of carbocation formed from alkyl halide, more easy of formation of alcohol, more easy formation of alcohols. So which carbocation is more? Alkyl halides. In which tertiary carbocation is carbocations more stable than primary and secondary carbocation. So which means, so which carbocation is more stable in SN1 reaction? Tertiary carbocation is more stable. See, I would write tertiary carbocation is more stable. So rate of the reaction, which carbocation is more? Reactivity. Tertiary carbocation is more than secondary carbocation, then primary carbocation, then methyl chloride. So generally it is. So in SN1 reaction, which carbocation is more? Which carbocation? SN1 reaction. It is completely reverse for SN2 reaction. In SN2 reaction is methyl chloride is more stable. Methyl chloride is more reactive. But in methyl chloride is more reactive and tertiary alkyl halide, that is tertiary alkyl halide. Simply tertiary alkyl halide. Tertiary alkyl halide only form the tertiary carbocation. Tertiary alkyl halide only form the tertiary carbocation. Tertiary alkyl halide and secondary alkyl halide, primary alkyl halide. It is SN1 reaction. In SN1 reaction, it is in SN1 reaction. In SN1 reaction, which alkyl halide is more reactive towards SN? Which alkyl halide more reactive towards SN1 reaction? So tertiary alkyl halide more reactive, then secondary alkyl halide, then primary alkyl, then methyl chloride. So it is SN1 reaction. But in SN2 reaction, which one is more reactive? Methyl chloride, then alkyl chloride. So both are we can sum. We'll write one. Both are we can write both are included. Tertiary alkyl halide more reactive towards SN1 reaction. Okay. But in SN2 reaction, tertiary alkyl halide very less reactive. We can write both. Are both tertiary alkyl halide and methyl chloride. Both we can write. Which one is more reactive? So commas. So it is the increasing order. It is, for example, from left to right. So SN2 reaction. For SN2 reaction, more reactive. For SN2 reaction, it is from right to left. For SN1 reaction, more reactive. From left to right, which one is more? For SN2 reaction, methyl chloride is more reactive than alkyl chloride, then secondary alkyl, then tertiary. But as SN1 reaction, tertiary alkyl halide more reactive than secondary alkyl, then primary, then methyl chloride. So both are we can sum. SN1, SN2 reaction, both are we can sum. So completely reverse. In SN2 reaction, methyl chloride is more reactive. In SN1 reaction, which one is tertiary alkyl halide more reactive? In SN2 reaction, tertiary alkyl halide very less reactive. But in SN2 reaction, tertiary alkyl halide less reactive. In SN1 reaction is less reactive. Methyl chloride. Okay. SN2 reaction, methyl chloride is more reactive. But SN1 reaction is very less reactive. For SN2 reaction, tertiary alkyl halide less reactive. But SN1 reaction is more reactive. It is very important. Reactivity of alkyl halide. So along with reactivity of alkyl halide, along with allylic benzylic halides. It is very important. So allylic benzylic halides show more reactivity. Allylic benzylic halides. Benzylic shows more. Benzylic halides shows more reactive. Benzylic halides shows Allylic benzylic halide shows more reactive towards SN1 reaction due to a resonance structure due to resonance structure. Allylic benzylic halide shows more reactive. See, coming to the allylic, see CH2, okay, double bond C H CH2 plus, it is allylic position. See here, this bond shifted to here, so this is due to resonance. See, CH2 plus CH double bond CH2, so resonance structure. Same like benzylic double bond CH2, so benzylic double bond CH2, here is, so benzylic position, so benzylic CH2 plus, this is benzylic. So see the resonance, this bond shifted to here. Here is positive charge, double bond CH2. This bond shifted to here. This bond shifted to here. Here is positive charge. This bond shifted to here. Here is positive charge, double bond CH2. Then this bond shifted to here. Here is getting positive charge. So like due to resonance structure, allylic benzylic comparatively tertiary alkyl halides, allylic benzylic more reactive because of due to resonance structures. And then reactivity of alkyl halides. Reactivity of alkyl halides. Both SN2 and SN1. In both reaction, which one is more reactive? Different alkyl. So alkyl iodide is more reactive than alkyl bromide and alkyl chloride. So reactivity of alkyl halides in both SN1. Which alkyl halides? Which halides? So alkyl iodide is more reactive than alkyl bromide than alkyl chloride. It is very important. Comparatively, so along with tertiary carbocations more reactive towards SN1 reaction. Along with allylic benzylic allylic. This is allylic. Already you know how to identify. It is benzylic. So allylic benzylic carbocations are more reactive towards SN1 reaction due to presence of resonance structure. This is resonance hybrid structure. This is the resonance. This benzylic, this is allylic. So this is the SN1 reaction. It is very important reactions. Okay, thank you.